Anthology presents From Frontierland.
He'd ride with the law till the battle was through. With a star on his chest, he was law in the West. They called him Elfego El Gato.
New frontiers have always held a strange fascination for men and women with the spirit of adventure in their hearts. The lure of the Yukon in the 1890s. The California gold rush that started at Sutter's Mill in 1409. The opening of the vast rangelands of the Southwest. All these have acted as magnets, attracting a strange assortment of adventurers from the four corners of the world. Many of them were ruthless and cruel, determined to attain their own selfish ends at whatever cost.
No, please, please, please.
But there were others who came to the old Southwest too, people of refinement and culture, people from foreign lands across the sea, completely lost to cope with the rough frontier life. They were called tenderfeet or greenhorns, and quite often they got into trouble too. This is a story of one of these tenderfeet and how our true hero of the West, Elfego Baca, helps him out of a tight spot. It's titled The Griswold Murder.
Say, sir, that as the guest of honor, your arrival has been eagerly awaited.
Well, thank you. Oh, Judge.
Hey, Henry, it's good to see you.
Where's our charming hostess?
Hemmed in by admirers, no doubt.
Ah, Elfego.
J. Henry, congratulations.
Mr. Cunningham.
Good evening, sir. It's an honor to have you here.
Thank you.
And while we're celebrating your appointment as district attorney, we can celebrate Mr. Baca's appointment as my legal counsel.
Mr. Cunningham just retained me a few moments ago to represent Rancho La Paz.
Congratulations.
Things have gotten into a frightful mess, as I was just telling Mr. Baca.
If I'm to be guest of honor at the most lavish social affair ever given in Santa Fe.
It's good to see you. How are you?
I don't want to talk business.
I beg your pardon.
I just want to drink champagne and flirt with all the ladies. Huh?
Do something! Don't let him spoil my party.
Leave him alone. All right, get up, you two. Come on, get up. Stop that. Now, you two hotheads, do your fighting outside.
Those dreadful ruffians. I have no idea what got into them.
Haven't you, my dear?
On with the dance, ladies and gentlemen. Have fun. Be gay. Mr. Baca, you're much too attractive to be standing about. Will you dance with me?
Gentlemen, I think we could all do with a drink.
It was very nice of you to stop the fight, Mr. Baca.
I didn't do anything.
Bold man of adventure. Don't be modest now. I've heard all about you and the dozens of desperados you've shot. Did you really? You look so young and innocent, it doesn't seem possible.
Do you, Judge? Mr. Cunningham? Very nice party, Mr. Cunningham. Isn't it, Judge? Say, I recognize your two brawlers. They were the Griswold brothers, a couple of harum-scarums. Have you any idea what it was about?
Not precisely, but I have a feeling my wife had something to do with it.
Oh?
She's devilishly attractive, and she knows it.
Yes, I see what you mean.
I can't seem to get it through her giddy head that your American West is not London at the top of the season.
We're not as primitive as you English think.
I've noticed you chaps have a tendency to divide all women into two classes, the naughty and the nice. I do hope my wife won't be misunderstood.
Mind if I cut in, amigo?
If the lady is willing.
I don't know whether I should even forgive you, let alone dance with you.
I'm sorry about the fight, ma'am, but my little brother shouldn't come busting in like that.
That's much woman, Mr. Baca.
Steve Shannon, how are you? It's good to see you.
Fine. I understand we're going to be working together.
I just heard about 20 minutes ago.
Congratulations. Cunningham been filling you in on the gloomy picture?
Briefly.
Wish I'd been there to defend myself.
As a matter of fact, you weren't mentioned.
Oh? You know, I've been managing Rancho La Paz for a good many years, even before Cunningham took over for the English syndicate. I was thinking that maybe...
Steve, no business tonight, please. Why don't we go and have a drink?
No, thanks.
I see you later.
Aren't you ever going to forgive me?
I'll forgive you, dear boy, for nearly ruining my party, but not for the fighting.
No?
There's nothing to forgive. I've never been fought over in quite that way before. It was thrilling.
Thank you, sir.
Good health. Excuse me.
Mr. Cunningham seems to be having more than just business troubles.
That's what comes of getting married.
One of these days, you'll have to tell me why you're so cynical about women, J. Henry. She must have been very beautiful.
Nothing of the kind. As a result of observation, I formulated a rule. Never get married if you can help it. If you can't help it, never marry a lady. Particularly a beautiful lady. Somebody get Sheriff Horton. Let me have the gun.
I didn't shoot him, you know. My wife didn't either. This is fantastic. Why do you all stare at us like that? We didn't shoot him.
Is this your revolver?
Yes, but I haven't the slightest...
It's best not to say anything more, Mr. Cunningham.
You're quite right, Elfego.
No.
Who did this?
You... Now look!
Oh, please stop. I can't stand anymore.
He wasn't even wearing a gun.
Just to all stand here staring.
Might be a good idea if we all went home. There's nothing we can do here.
I'm sorry. I'm so terribly sorry. I'd give anything.
All right, Englishman. I'm going to give you the chance you didn't give my brother. Pick it up.
Drop the gun, Lonnie. I have one, too. Hold it.
Get your son home.
Come on, boy.
Thank you, Steve.
I'll get some help to take care of him.
Awkward situation, eh, Mr. Baca?
Let's get inside.
I suppose we will be held responsible.
I'm afraid so.
It's not quite fair, you know. We didn't do it.
Then who could have done it?
I can't imagine.
Too bad. It would help.
Oh, Mr. Baca, I'm already indebted to you, but would you mind standing by, at least until the sheriff arrives?
If you wish.
Mr. Baca, I...
We'll be in the library.
You're not going to take their defense, are you?
Yes?
Well, in order for them to get any place at all, I'll have to have the best legal help in the territory.
You don't think I'm good enough?
No, nothing personal. You're good. No one knows it better than I. But this calls for experience, trial experience.
You're assuming Cunningham is guilty?
Of course. And I hate to see you go into court with a lost cause, especially on your first big case.
If Cunningham wants me, I'll defend him.
All right. You have my sympathy. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Courthouse. I want to tell you.
Here they are, Pa. Every hand we can spare off the South Range.
Good. Then let's get right down to the business at hand. There's not a man or woman in Santa Fe who doubts that the Englishman shot and killed my boy. Murdered him in cold blood. Because that Jezebel with the white shoulders and the cooing voice led him on. Over at the courthouse this very moment, they're going through the motions of a preliminary hearing. To determine what? To determine what everybody already knows. That the Englishman and his Jezebel killed my boy. That high and mighty thinks he can come over here and take the law in his own hands. I think we should give ourselves the same rights.
Drew and I were walking along the path when I heard a shot. I was startled naturally, and I screamed. Then I heard Drew cry out in pain, and he fell against the bench. There was a second shot, and he fell to the ground. Someone, the murderer, I suppose, threw the gun on the path and then ran. Then Cyril appeared and picked up the revolver. That's all.
How long was it between the second shot and your husband's appearance?
In a few moments.
By that you mean a few seconds?
5, 10 seconds. It was almost immediately.
Then he could have fired the fatal shots and thrown the gun.
Objection! Leading the witness. Witness not competent to judge.
Sister Ed,
No more questions.
you may step down, ma'am. In view of the evidence presented in this court today, we have no alternative but to hold the accused without bail pending his trial by jury. To begin on,
Your Honor, I ask that the indictment against my client be dropped on the grounds that the evidence produced is purely circumstantial.
I'm sorry, Mr. Baca, but this court disagrees. The weight of circumstances is so great that only by a trial can we achieve the truth. The trial will be held Monday next in this court.
Your Honor, that's unfair to my client. A week is not sufficient time.
It'll either have to be Monday next or the prisoner will have to be held to the spring session. A grave injustice to the prisoner.
I warned him, but he wouldn't listen.
My client chooses to take his chances on an early trial. He feels that his innocence is in his favor.
Good. Now, will the contending attorneys please see me in my chambers?
First District Court of the County of Santa Fe now stands adjourned.
Mr. Baca.
Steve, good to see you.
Anything I can do?
No. I'd like you to be my assistant, Charles Lowell Smith. Steve Shannon.
How are you?
Charles is a graduate of the Harvard Law School. He wants to see how we practice law in the West. You're going to be in town, aren't you, Steve?
Yes, anytime you need me, I'll be here.
Bueno. Mrs. Cunningham, why not?
Mr. Baca, if anything happens to him...
Senora, this means a great deal to me, too.
Do you think we should engage another barrister?
Well, that's up to you.
I'm sorry, Mr. Baca. Cyril likes you and has a great deal of confidence in you. I'll try to feel the same way.
Thank you. Charles, will you see that Mrs. Cunningham gets accommodations at the Palace Hotel?
Surely.
You'll press for a conviction?
First-degree murder.
And if it's the wife?
Well, she'll either weaken and confess, or Cunningham has himself a gallant problem.
You'll defend on the unwritten law, Mr. Baca.
We'll move on a simple plea of not guilty.
In the first degree.
First, second, or third degree, my client is not guilty.
You're out of your mind.
The least you can hope for is a verdict of guilty in the second degree.
I'd be willing to concede as much.
No concessions, J. Henry. I'll settle for nothing less than acquittal.
But every guest at the Rancho La Paz was a witness.
A witness to what? Nobody actually saw the shooting.
But if Cunningham didn't shoot him, who did? Who else had a motive?
That's what I intend to find out.
Oh, you're thinking like a sheriff. Wake up and think like a lawyer.
I'll think the way I like.
As an old friend, I intended to let you down easy.
Please, don't bother.
All right, I won't. And wait till I get you into court. I'll tear you limb from legal limb.
Gentlemen, that's enough. If you two lawyers intend to conduct this case like a back fence squabble in my courtroom, I'm warning you right now, I'll hold you both in contempt.
All right, hold it.
Put up your guns or I'll jail a lot of you.
Give us Cunningham and all will get hurt.
I'll show that Englishman how we rid ourselves of vermin. All right, boys, come on. Hurry it up. Boost him up. Get a good tie around him. Come on, get back up there. Give it a nice, steady pull. All right, steady, boys. How do I go, you? Go, you! Go! Hiya! Hiya! Get him! Come on! Pull hard! Get him on! Keep going! Go! Come on! Pull hard! Hard! Everybody! Hold it!
Now call off your cowboys before you lose another son.
You try that, Buck, and I'll scalp you alive. It's the Englishman for Drew.
And Lonny for the Englishman. And on until everybody is sick of blood. Now call them off.
Let him be, boys. Put away your guns. I want to thank you. Each and every one of you. We showed them plenty. It was a good day's work.
This comes as a shock to me, Jeff Griswold. Arrest him for attempted lynching, him and his son.
You try that, Sheriff, and I'll clean out Santa Fe. My boy's hurt.
I stand for no threats.
If you jail the Griswolds, Judge, it'll be the same as if you lynched my client.
He's right, Judge. The sentiment's against Mr. Cunningham.
Make martyrs out of the Griswolds, and they'll never find an unbiased jury.
No lives are lost, Mr. Baca, so I'll handle it another way. You and your men stay out of Santa Fe for the duration of the trial unless you're specifically summoned, you understand? And you'll pay for any and all damages to public buildings. Sheriff, jail any Griswold or Griswold hand who shows his face.
All right, you heard what he said. Break it up. Go on home. Anybody comes within 100 feet of this jail without reason gets shot on sight. All right. Move. Clear out.
Easy, boy. Come on. Thanks, old man. Nip and tuck there for a minute, though, wasn't it?
The Lady Cunningham is installed in the Palace Hotel for the duration.
Come in, come in.
She's a very lovely woman. We had quite a chat. Did you know that the murder weapon was kept in the desk drawer in the library?
Yes, but anyone could have had access. I'm more interested in Drew Griswold.
Oh, I forgot. A telegram just came in from the Tucson police.
Drew and Lonny Griswold arrested 5 years ago with Jack O'Neill, suspected of rustling. Jack O'Neill.
You know him?
Yes. I once arrested him when I was sheriff of Socorro. When I couldn't make the case stick, I ran him over into Arizona.
You're no longer sheriff. He might have come back.
You're learning fast, Charles. There are many ways to skin the cat, huh? So, we look for another motive. Anything to fix the guilt on the guilty.
You really have faith in Cunningham, don't you?
He insists he's innocent. I believe him.
So do I.
Go on. You're smitten by the beautiful Diana.
Yes, and my faith in you. I've watched you work. You have an instinct for truth and people.
Thank you, Charles. If you need me, I'll be at the Palace Hotel. Putting that instinct to work on Mr. Shannon and the beautiful Diana. Oh, why don't you go down to the sheriff's office, see what you can pick up about Jack O'Neill. I'm always curious about old friends and enemies.
Right.
It's important that you tell me this.
Why all these questions about the ranch? My husband happens to be on trial for his life, and I do think we should devote our every effort to him.
Believe me, Senora, there's not a thing I'm asking that doesn't have a reason. Every possibility must be explored. That's Mr. Shannon. I asked him to drop by.
You wanted to see me, Mr. Baca?
Steve. Sit down.
Afternoon, Miss Cunningham.
Just a few questions about the ranch. Things Mr. and Mrs. Cunningham wouldn't know.
What all this has to do with poor Cyril, I haven't the faintest.
You knew the Griswolds well, no?
Sure.
Did Drew have enemies?
We all have. Drew might even have thought of me as an enemy.
Why?
For one thing, I happen to know that the Griswolds got a start in the cattle business, helping themselves to La Paz stock. Before my time, of course.
That's called rustling, isn't it?
Many a famous brand got started in just that way.
I also happen to know that Drew wasn't getting on any too well with the old man.
Any special reason?
Drew wanted to be on his own. I heard talk of him building a herd across the border with local stock. But that's just talk, of course.
You know, that's very strange. It puts me in mind of something Drew said that night. I'd asked him if he knew any desperados. They'd never forgive me back in England if I didn't have at least one member of the Jesse James gang in for tea. Do you know what he said?
No, what did he say, Mrs. Cunningham?
He said if I were really serious, he could bring me to a very notorious rustler, not a day's ride from La Paz. Imagine, a rustler right here in our own neighborhood.
Did he mention his name?
As a matter of fact, he did. I've got such a beastly memory for names. It was Irish. O'Reilly, O'Leary, oh, something or other.
O'Neill.
That's it. O'Neill, Jack O'Neill. Do you know him?
Yes, slightly.
Mr. Baca, does this do any good? About Drew and O'Neill, I mean.
Who knows? I'll arrange for you to see your husband in the morning.
Thank you, Mr. Baca.
If there's anything you want, just let me know.
You're both so kind. Cyril and I are deeply grateful.
Good day, Senora.
By the way, Steve.
Would you mind if I called you as a friendly witness for the Cunninghams?
Not at all. I'd be proud to.
Good. We'll keep in touch.
See you.
Mr. Baca, I just came from the sheriff's office.
What did you find out?
Not much. Jack O'Neill broke out of Arizona Territorial Prison 2 years ago and dropped completely out of sight. I'm afraid it's a dead end.
Maybe not. His name keeps coming up.
You don't suppose he's right here in the neighborhood, do you?
Well, if he is, there's one I don't know.
Who?
Bernal.
Bernal?
El Tuerto. A former cattle thief and bank robber owes me a favor.
Saludos.
Hola, Elfego.
Buenos dias, Fernando.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Chiquita.
How do you do, Elfego?
No abrazo.
I'm growing much too old for those childish intimacies.
Well now, niña mia, since you are such a grand and distinguished lady, perhaps you will go into the house and prepare some chocolate for our guests, eh?
Si, Papa.
Ándale, pronto.
Where's Lolita?
Up in the hills with the sheep. You're a busy man these days, my friend. Tell me, what brings you along a road that leads to nowhere but here?
The road may lead further than you think, Fernando. You can give me some information.
Perhaps. If my memory is not so good, perhaps it is that I wish to delay your leaving.
Do you know a Jack O'Neill?
I have heard the name.
Is he around Santa Fe?
I mind my own business, Elfego.
This is important, Fernando.
I'm a sheep among wolves. I have a family to protect.
A man is in jail, innocent as you are. It's that important. Gracias, amigo.
Baca. Sangre de Cristo foothills, a place called Dinky Creek. But Elfego.
Si.
The chocolate.
You tell Chiquita, if she will not embrace me, no chocolate.
Come back to us soon, eh?
Elfego Baca. The man who can lose with a smile. What can I do for you?
Nothing for me, Sheriff. For yourself. How would you like to pick up Jack O'Neill?
Come on, if he'd have been in the territory, I would have heard.
Well, if you're not interested, there's always the U.S. Marshal.
If O'Neill's been around, how come no rustling?
Correction, Sheriff. No reported rustling. But as I said before, if you're not interested...
All right, where's he supposed to be?
A small ranch on Dinky Creek.
The old Ruxton place? Bought last year by a fellow by the name of Stern. Don't tell me that's O'Neill.
That's your man.
Get 8 or 10 men. We're riding to Dinky Creek.
You mind if I come along?
You're up to here in a murder case and you want to go out beating the bushes? I don't get it, but you're more than welcome.
This is Sheriff Ward. Come out with your hands up and be identified or we'll open fire.
I saw you boys from the foothills. Rustlers?
Could be. They fired on us. What makes you think they're rustlers?
Well, one of my boys brought word the North Range at La Paz was raided last night. When I came by to report it to you, they told me you'd taken a posse into the Sangre de Cristos. So, here I am with blood in my eyes.
Glad to have you. Boys will surround the shack.
Suggestion, Sheriff. How about 1 or 2 good shots slipping behind the shack? The rest stay here, pour it in hot and heavy in the front. Maybe they try a break out the back. We could pick them off.
Even if I didn't think of it myself, it sounds good. Baca?
Bueno.
Outside of Baca, who'll volunteer?
Well, as long as I thought of it, I should at least be the chairman.
All right, you and Baca and Lem. Vamonos.
wasn't just his luck. I'm getting out of here. You want to chance it?
Let's go. O'Neill.
Let him check that shack. All right, break it up. Get
What's
up.
Baca trying to do? Steal the whole play, grab the reward? I got O'Neill in my sights and he spoils it.
All I want is safe delivery to Santa Fe.
It's all right with me. In any case, it's my duty.
That fellow was sure out my blood, wasn't he? Sun's mighty hot. I'm dog tired. Can't we be getting on the jailhouse? Got a light?
Here. By the way, O'Neill, you play checkers?
Will the court please rise? Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. The First District Court, in the territory of New Mexico, County of Santa Fe, is now in session. Judge Hargraves presiding. Please be seated.
We all know why we're here. The jury has been instructed, especially charged to guard against prejudice. Make your statement, Mr. Prosecutor, and call your witnesses.
Your Honor, gentlemen of the jury, I request the court's indulgence if I seem to break precedent somewhat, and call as my first witness the defendant himself, Mr. Cyril Cunningham.
Raise your right hand. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
Take this stand.
Again, I break precedent, Mr. Cunningham, and ask you a question. Not as lawyer to suspect, but as man to man. Admit you killed him for reasons that everyone will understand.
Objection!
And base your defense on the unwritten law, a man's defense of his wife.
I object, Your Honor.
Order.
The prosecutor is entirely out of order.
Order, all right. Clear the court.
The prosecutor's tactics are unfair. He's trying to force the witness to testify against himself.
Objection sustained. You've been presumptive and out of order, Mr. Newman.
I have done this purely in the interest of justice, Your Honor. If I have been misinterpreted, I humbly apologize. I merely wanted to save this court some unnecessary time and expense. No more questions at this time. Your witness, Mr. Baca.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Step down, Mr. Cunningham.
I wish to call Mrs. Diana Cunningham.
Diana Cunningham, take the stand, please.
Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Take the stand, please.
Mrs. Cunningham, your unquestioned beauty has graced the front page of every Southwestern newspaper since that tragic night. That sad and tragic night when a fine young man, known to all of us, was cut off in the prime of life. Because you led him to believe that...
Objection. Presumption.
Sustained.
Now, about that evening in the party, when the brothers fought earlier in the evening, would you say that they were fighting over your favors?
I would not.
Or would you mind telling the court what they were fighting over, if not over you?
I object, Your Honor. It's common knowledge these brothers were always fighting each other.
When I need the assistance of the defense counsel, I'll ask for it.
I'm sorry, Mr. Prosecutor. It begins to look as if you do.
Gentlemen, gentlemen, must I remind you this is a solemn court of law?
Would you please remind Mr. Baca that I'm well aware of my duties and my responsibilities?
Then I am relieved. I was beginning to doubt it.
Now, in your own words, Mrs. Cunningham, will you tell the jury what happened when you stepped onto the patio with Drew Griswold immediately preceding his murder? Or is this of such an intimate nature that you would prefer the privacy of the judge's chambers?
I must again object, Your Honor, to the prosecutor's insinuations. Of course she has nothing to hide.
Overruled. You may answer the question, Mr. Cunningham.
Thank you, Your Honor. And on second thought, if the court pleases, I'll withdraw the request. After all, Mrs. Cunningham could tell us nothing that we don't already know.
Objection.
Oh, objections, objections. If it'll help matters any, I apologize to the court and to this lady if I've embarrassed her. But if the truth leaves scars...
Now, back to...
You'd better hurry, Mr. Baca. The trial resumes in 1 minute. You think it'll be today?
This is the third day of the territory's witnesses. It should be the last. Remember, yours is the lesser crime.
Well, I'm ready and willing. You keep your promise.
I'll handle your case, I promise.
Now then, Mr. Griswold, would you say that the defendant had always been unfriendly to you and your family?
Not always, sir. If there's any trouble, it was caused by that woman.
Objection. The answer is based on presumption, not fact.
Sustained.
Did your son ever tell you about his relations with the defendant's wife?
He did, sir. He said in spite of her fine airs, she's just like the gals he meets in the dance halls.
Objection, Your Honor. The witness is obviously no judge of the character of a lady.
Oh, I regret the necessity of besmirching the character of a lady. No more questions. Your witness, Mr. Baca.
Were your sons ever in jail, Mr. Griswold?
Sure. What red-blooded young fella hasn't?
I'll ask the question, sir.
Now, just a minute.
Mr. Griswold, answer the question, please.
Go ahead.
What were they arrested for?
They don't like Griswolds over there.
Come now, Mr. Griswold. Weren't they arrested on charges of rustling?
Objection. No bearing. Has nothing to do with this line of questioning.
This has everything to do with the line of questioning.
Frankly, Mr. Baca, I fail to see...
Your Honor.
Up until now, I have let the prosecutor have his way.
Permitted him to abuse my client by insisting that the crime was a crime of passion. I'm trying to show that there might have been another motive. A motive that has nothing to do with a woman's beauty or a husband's jealousy. May I proceed?
Overruled. Proceed, Mr. Baca.
I will not waste the court's time by insinuations.
I have here documentary evidence proving that Lonny and Drew Griswold were arrested 5 years ago along with one Jack O'Neill, notorious cattle rustler.
Objection. Irrelevant. Has nothing to do with this case.
Sustained. Mr. Baca, I'm trying to be
Your Honor,
patient.
I only wish to make the jury aware of the fact that Drew Griswold was acquainted with one Jack O'Neill,
now in custody in the county jail. No further questions, Your Honor.
That all?
You may step down.
I'd like to call Stephen Shannon.
Your Honor, I wish to draw the attention of the bench to the fact that Mr. Shannon is also listed as a witness for the defense.
Swear the witness.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Take this stand.
Mr. Shannon, you've known the defendant and his wife for some months, haven't you?
About 6 months, sir.
Would you say that they lived a happy married life?
Yes.
Do I detect a slight note of doubt, Mr. Shannon?
I would say they're reasonably happy people, sir.
They never quarreled, for example?
My relationship with them has been very friendly, sir, but mostly on the level of business.
You're on oath to tell the whole truth, Mr. Shannon.
Mr. Cunningham was angry with his wife one evening because she went out riding.
Well, riding seems to be an innocent enough diversion. What was he angry about?
How would I know? Ask him.
Was it because Mrs. Cunningham went riding with someone of whom Mr. Cunningham did not approve?
Yes.
Was that person Drew Griswold?
Yes.
No more questions. your witness, Mr. Baca.
How long have you managed Rancho La Paz, Mr. Shannon?
More than 3 years.
And before that?
Cowhand for various spreads, foreman for the Circle A before I went with the La Paz.
Did you ever work for the Griswold Ranch?
Yes, sir, quite a few years back.
Why did you leave?
I don't recall offhand.
Well, I'll refresh your memory. You were fired because of a fight with Drew Griswold.
Objection.
Your Honor, I'm trying to establish that someone else had a motive for murder.
Overruled. Proceed.
Mr. Shannon, you're in charge of the account books at Rancho La Paz, is that right?
That's right, sir.
Since the syndicate, of which the accused is the principal stockholder, took over La Paz, your records have shown a decline in profit. How do you account for this?
Disease, decline in the breeding, sharp drop in the market, higher wages.
Wouldn't you include cattle rustling?
Of course.
Are you aware that the other ranches showed an increase in profit over the same period?
I mind my own business.
I thought it was the business of a businessman to keep himself informed. Did you talk with Drew Griswold the night of the party?
Objection. Mr. Shannon's not on trial here.
Sustained.
Mr. Shannon, you reported 100 head of cattle stolen from the North Range of La Paz last week. Is that right?
Of course.
Then why didn't you report the hundreds of head of cattle stolen over the last 2 years?
Oh, objection, Your Honor. The defense is entirely out of order.
Mr. Baca, this court is trying to be patient. I must remind you this is a murder trial, and the cattle business is entirely irrelevant.
Your Honor, I have reason to believe it is extremely relevant. But if you would like me to submit new evidence and ask for a new trial, I'll do so.
Proceed, proceed.
Are you acquainted with Jack O'Neill?
Everybody knows I was with the posse who took him the other day.
That would have been just after you reported the 100 head of cattle stolen.
Of course.
Had you known Jack O'Neill previous to his capture?
No.
You had never seen him before?
I did know him slightly several years ago.
I thought you said you didn't know him.
A barroom introduction, it meant nothing.
Do you own property in the Sangre de Cristos Mountains, Mr. Shannon?
No, sir.
Under another name, perhaps?
No.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Stand down, Mr. Shannon.
I would like to call Jack O'Neill to the stand, sir.
Jack O'Neill, take the stand.
Raise your right hand. Do the best you can. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yeah.
I'll take the stand.
Your full name, please.
Just a moment, Mr. Baca. Mr. O'Neill, you are not required to give testimony that might tend to incriminate you when your own case comes to trial.
That's all right, Your Honor.
Proceed, Mr. Baca.
Your full name, please.
Dennis, James O'Neill.
Speak up, Mr. O'Neill, so the court can hear you.
James O'Neill.
Commonly known as Jack O'Neill.
Yeah.
Occupation?
Rustler, sir.
Were you in business in this locality?
Yeah.
Would you tell the court where?
Well, we've got a little ranch up there in the Sangre de Cristos.
We?
Well, my partner, me and my men.
Would you explain to the court the peculiar function of this ranch?
What?
What was the ranch used for?
Well, cattle. We moved them back and forth into Mexico.
Your Honor, I was under the impression that this prisoner's case was on the calendar for next week. Mr. Baca seems to be getting a confession out of him now. What is going on?
Proceed, Mr. Baca.
Did you and your partner own this ranch under your own names?
No.
Could the owners' names be Carmody and Stearns?
Yeah.
Which of the two are you?
Stearns.
Is Mr. Carmody in this court?
Yeah.
Would you point him out, please?
Right there he is, Mr. Shannon.
Don't move, anybody. Excuse me, Your Honor. inside.
All right, Shannon, on your feet. Inside.
Your Honor, I charge Steve Shannon with the murder of Drew Griswold. I'll furnish the district attorney full information in support of this charge.
Your Honor, in view of what's just happened, the territory withdraws the charges against Mr. Cunningham. And charges of murder are hereby initiated against Mr. Stephen Shannon.
Take him to the county jail. His hearing will be held tomorrow at 10. Let him take O'Neill away. Before this court adjourns, however, I would like to say to whomever it concerns, and to you in particular, Mr. Griswold, in a spirit of vengeance, you almost instigated a lynch mob to have taken the life of a man now held to be innocent through due process of law. I wish to commend Elfego Baca for stopping your mob, Mr. Griswold, and for his fine defense presentation in the interests of justice. Court adjourned.
Thank you so much, Mr. Baca.
We're deeply grateful.
Senora, Charles, you get them back to Rancho La Paz. He's a free man now.
Right.
Well, you're thinking as a sheriff on this case. And as a trial lawyer, you were brilliant. Congratulations, Elfego.
It was nothing, Mr. Newman.
But you're very kind to say it, J. Henry.
Well, I guess I taught you quite a lot about the law. I taught you about law, but I didn't teach you how to dress. Now, the next time you go into court, you wear a more sober tie. Buy yourself some new clothes and get a chain and a watch to put across your desk. And for goodness sake, stop rolling in the dirt.
In the land of big men, when this great West was wild, Elfego was small and his nature was mild. Elfego was wise and a